Proverbs 29 verse 25 says this: the fear of man lays a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is safe. Now in the Bible, you'll notice that fear, or at least the subject of fear that is often given in contrast to the fear of God, is called the fear of man. And so we're going to be talking about that today, and how this fear of man lays a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is safe. You know, in biblical times, they would talk about birds, especially in the old Hebrew teachings. They would talk about birds as a description of the children of God, right? As a description of the family of God. And so when the person who wrote this proverb used the word snare, they're actually describing a trap that was used to catch birds. And so birds, are flying animals, but back in the day, in the Bible times, they didn't have the sophisticated tools, or not the common man didn't have the sophisticated tools to shoot a bird out of the air like what we have today. So what they would do is that they would lay a trap on the ground, and they would put food on the ground on top of the trap, and they would sit back and they would wait for a bird to come out of the air, to leave where it's supposed to be, and come down and eat out of the trap. And when it came down and did that, they would activate the trap and catch the bird. I mean, they're making the person who wrote this proverb is making a very, very clear typology to the people at the time. That the enemies of the children of God, the fear of man is like a snare where we are called to think about things above. We have been called to sit in the heavenly places. Well, actually, that's where we are right now. We're seated in the heavenly places with Christ at the right hand of the Father. That is where we are. We're up here. But the fear of man wants to lay a trap to take your attention from where you are, where you've been called to come down and trap you and prevent you from using your wings, prevent you from being who you are, prevent you from using what you've been given, to keep you on the ground. You're supposed to be soaring like eagles above all principalities and powers, seated with him in the heavenly realms. But the fear of man will take your attention away from that and draw you down, stop you from soaring with wings like eagles, from living the life you were supposed to live.